So welcome back everybody into another daily scalping review. As always, we are going to have a look at EurUsd after the New York session of today. Today we had the NFP and unemployment data. So that's why you see this big candle, this huge volatility in play. So we saw that the numbers of the NFP were very good. The unemployment was as same as before and did not improve as expected, but still not didn't even get worse. So just have from the technical price point and technical analysis, we're going to have a look at the setups that EurUsd gave us. As you can see here, I mean, there's no entry immediately at the candle close. I was looking for an entry over here below these lows, but the price did never give me a bullish candle to enter, and therefore there was actually no entry. We made a new low. We could have had this possible entry over here, which ran for like 6-7 pips, I would say. Yeah, 7 point something pips. But I'm still wondering if I should just stick to a 10 pip TP, whereas during this high volume time it's very great and it's very easily reachable. Even give me a better commission to reward ratio, but still something to think about. Then I was looking for break above these highs. That's where I took my trade, and you can see that the price made a nice retested these same highs, was 3 pips, and then reversed. Probably just being adaptive, I could have got like a 2 pip loss with the adapting the stop loss, being really active with the stop loss. But I mean, if I want to aim for 10 pips, it's okay to have probably like do this if I see the price already moving up, so giving some breath to the trade. But yeah, that's just insight. Then as you can see, we have a new low being created. We see this area now, it's an area of interest. We failed to make new highs, so that's when we shift the bias. So that's where I took my second trade. My second trade again is a clear break and retest of these last and relevant lows. You can see the entry was exactly after this candle close, just like possible a pip below that, and the price immediately went in my direction, never came back, and it actually gave me, yeah, it would have given me even a 10 pip TP. Not from entry, no. I mean, it would have later, and it would have even avoided this bad entry. So as you can see, this entry would have gone more than 10 pips, and that's a very good trade, adapting to the market condition. This one probably was a good attempt, hoping, that's not the good word, but yeah, trying to see a possible retest to these previous highs, and then if it wanted to go back down, would have been the same. But yeah, trying to take advantage of this range. But of course it's a loss, and that's absolutely okay. We got back with this trade. Then I took this trade that I really don't like. That's because I was only using as a reference these old lows. I didn't adapt, and I just was greedy to take this trade. As you can see over here, if I hide the deals, and if I remove this, which is sort of the drawings, okay, or maybe there was also this opportunity to hide all drawings, something like that. No, remove, okay, this one, okay. Let me just, okay, replace it. Okay, so if I want to hide the old drawings, as you can see that actually the retest was not of these old lows, was about this PSA. So either I take a loss over here, get out, and then take this trade, because it's actually the next retest, or I mean this, I could wait and wait for the last lows to be retested, and not these old ones. So I took another loss. Then we see the Saturday price after taking me out as you can see, it was actually on the dot, went down into continuing its bearish trend, and that's the same thing. So as you can see here, we're breaking below. I'm not waiting for I'm not looking at the retest of these old lows, even though it's like a few minutes. I really noticed that the retest is most of the times of these old area, not the this is the last area, not the old ones. So that's where I see this movement and this retest on the dot, not retesting this last pivot area, but retesting this most recent one, and that would have given us a full 10 13 pips scalp, always going in your direction with your risk being basically 0. And then I saw even this one. I think I took even a screenshot of this one. This is from today, yes. Okay, this one was the sell, this one was the buy. I think I deleted it. Just give me a second. So no, okay, I didn't take a screenshot, but yeah, that was I saw it, and I saw that we were, like I always say, we are creating a double bottom, and the price goes above, retest the last area, and then have a big chance of going higher. And this is exactly what is happening over here. Double bottom, retest of this last PSA, and then continuation up. As you can see that we could take advantage now of this. It's like a full clean 10 pips. Then I would have taken this loss. As you can see now, this highs is the last one because there is no PSA on the way out, on the way up. Would have been a loss because price would retest exactly already on the pip this area. Then it would go and all the way back to this pivot area and retest it, and that would be a loss, and that's okay. Then possibility to take a further trade. This will be when there's a clean breakout. Anywhere you enter over here, this entry would be quite risky, I would say. Yeah, probably, I don't know if there would have been another entry, but still the PSA is being respected, and the drawdown here is only like 1.9, 1.8 pips before going back up for more than 10 pips. Then we got a retest of this PSA as well, but where we could enter, because I wouldn't enter over here, I guess, but where we could have entered again is up when we are making our way above these highs. Again, it's quite difficult because it will be this is a gapping candle, so you can see that there's a bearish candle, but there was no bullish one. But this is exactly the same as having a bullish one over here that closed over there. So if that's the case, that will be a breakout with a possible retest and a continuation up for more than 10 pips. Then again, order block, when it breaks above the tops, this is a nice retest, would only go 5.5 pips. In this case, the stop loss would absolutely be there, so you get stopped out for like 0.1 pip, I would say, realistically. And yeah, so that's same setup over and over again. Again, over here, this will be quite unlucky, break and retest below these lows. This one is like 2.7 pips, and then it will go into a profit trade. Then again, another failed reversal. We take this buy, only goes like 5 pips, and then we face this rejection on the left hand side, and this will probably be the same thing. So this one was a full loss, but this one would have probably been a minor loss because we have the time to adjust the stop loss. Then we see that we have multiple lows, and the same thing that I was talking about. Yes, now the price is not really trending anymore, but we are seeing a break above this order block. Could have been a possible break and retest for the buys again, but as you can see, the volume is a little bit slowing down, and so far we are not really breaking above any PSA. We are not, as you can see, if you just look at this, we are not really trending. We're not going into a single direction. Then after the 10 a.m. candle, we have these highs being broken. We could probably take a loss if we are just scalping and scalping. We could probably take a loss. I don't know even if after this market condition, I don't know if I will take any sell below here, because as you can see, this is the same thing, just flipped. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, tuck, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, tuck. That's the same thing. So as you can see, this is the actual, exactly the reverse. So I would probably want to see some price action change to have a price trend at least, unless I'm really going for 5 pips. But if I'm going for 10 pips, that's not enough range. I would probably take as a loss below here, but that's the thing. Even here, as you can see, that visually it's so appealing, but this is not the last high. If I want to take this trade, these are the last PSA, and that's where you can see that the price will end up reacting to before moving up. Anyway, if I take this loss, it's okay. Price is giving me another opportunity, because when I see these highs and these lows, you can see how clutch this entry could be. Breakout, retest, and you can see how immediately it goes into profits for more than 15 pips. You would have this entry over here again. This one, there was no entry because the candle were closing below, but then you have these last highs, these last lows. Unfortunately, there was no entry over here. Price would just simply go straight up, and then we're approaching London close. You could have probably had your last shot and taken a loss over here. Yeah, after that, basically, I don't think there is a sell over here anywhere. Take this loss. You have this break below, this possible high risk high reward sell, but yeah, this is, I think it's just hindsight. And yeah, then you have these eyes being broken. As you can see now, we're making a breaking above, but there's no retest, so it doesn't really happen all the times. Sometimes the price will make a double bottom, and then will simply spike up without this retest. But usually it will give you further opportunities for like a retest over here or a retest over here. But as you can see, in the last in the last candles, it was not doing that, and the price kept moving up and up. We would have this entry. This is, for example, a very good entry, and that's the same thing. Just be patient and wait for your setup to show up. And if there's enough volume and there's enough direction, you can see how the difference of this market, this one compared to this one, it's huge. This one is completely flat compared to this one, which is completely vertical. As you can see, also look at this one. This is completely, absolutely a vertical market compared to the previous one. So that's a very different condition of trading. You could have this further opportunity, break and retest of these lows of the last high. Sorry, this one would have been already in profits. Yeah. And again, no retest over here, unlucky, but just spike up. Then you have these highs there. I don't know if you want to take a very high risk high reward sell, but you can see how that this break below the order block is actually, this break below the order block is nothing but a retest of this PSA. As you can see, is a retest of this PSA before continuation up, taking out all the stop loss, all the sell stops that we had, and continuation up. If you want to enter, then you can adapt and have these last highs as a reference, this one on the left hand side. So you could have this entry as a buy. This will go basically 1.9 pips in drawdown and move basically 10 pips in profit. And yeah, so that's basically it. It was a nice moving market, I would say, and I had to be patient. And this is quite unlucky that there was no entry at these levels, unless you really took this and over here 1.4 we got 10 pips, but that would be quite I don't know, I didn't see it, this PSA as a possible retest area. Could be because price is failing to break multiple times. And yeah, same thing over here, price is retesting these lows or even a retest of these lows. Would have worked, I would guess. Yes, so very interesting to see. Of course, this setup is not really working well in a ranging condition, so that's where we should avoid using that. Yeah, look how nice that was. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I see you next week, I will say.